Monday, September 21st, 2020, Maneco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So the war on savers continues. The UK's National Savings and Investments, which is an institution backed by the UK's Treasury, has just announced that it's slashing interest rates down to the bone, almost down to zero. I have an account with them. I don't have much with them. I used to years ago, but I kept the account open. I think I've got about 20 pounds in there, but I got an email from them about 15 minutes ago, and it says, we're getting in touch to let you know that we are reducing the interest rates on some of our savings accounts on 24th of November 2020. So here's how much they're going to cut rates. Direct saver rate is going to be cut from 1% to 0.15%. Income bonds is going to be cut from 1.16%, basically zero really. So from 1.16 to zero almost, that's a big move. Investment account, 0.8% to 0.01. Direct ISA from 0.9% to 0.1%. And the junior ISA from 3.25% down to 1.5%. So there you go. The war on savers continues. This points to the Bank of England probably cutting rates very soon, maybe down to zero or even negative. Well, it will probably be negative because right now they're already at 0.1%. My earlier video today was a bit late being published. I had a problem with my systems. They were really slow. I had to try to fix it. And yeah, the markets have moved a lot since then. There's a big story about this exposure of dirty money and the big international banks. It's come out on BuzzFeed. I think it's called Dirty Money Pours into the World's Most Powerful Banks. It was published yesterday. A lot of files that have come out. And some people are attributing that to the drop in the stock markets. Right now, the Dow is down about 670 points. As I speak here, it's 3 p.m. London time, so 10 a.m. Eastern time in the U.S. So what do I think about all this? HSBC, of course, was found to have dealt with money launderers like Mexican drug lords. They paid a fine, I think over $1 billion. But I highly recommend All the Plenary's Men. It's a video by John Titus that talks about how all these big, too big to fail banks are kind of like above the law, right? They will not be sacrificed. HSBC was not sacrificed. The BIS made sure, along with the UK Treasury, that the US Department of Justice did not criminally prosecute HSBC. But who knows? Things can change. Of course, there are a lot of distractions out there right now, especially here in the UK, in the US as well with the election. So this could be like a Donald Rumsfeld moment. If you remember well, on the eve of 9/11 in 2001, on September 10th, Donald Rumsfeld came out and told the whole world that the Pentagon was missing $2 trillion. Of course, that was all forgotten the next day. So that's what I'm trying to say here. There's a lot of distractions out there. So this might be, how can I say, covered up, or there might be other bigger news out there that completely negates all this. It will be interesting to watch though. Yes, I've noticed gold and silver have been hammered down quite sharply along with the other markets. I still think it's the best protection for the uncertainty of this financial and monetary system to have physical gold and silver outside the system. What's the other option? that you have, well, is to sell your gold and silver and put your money back with the big banks, right? As I speak today, a lot of the big banks are down like 5, 6, 7, 8%. Do you really want to have your savings with these banks? I personally don't. It's up to you, of course, to decide. I'm not sure you have an easy time accessing physical gold and silver in these conditions anyway. A lot of these moves are very speculative. It's all in the paper market. But anyway, there you go. Slashing rates down to the bone, even the national savings and investments, which is, of course, backed by the UK Treasury. I get a lot of people asking if it's safe to keep your money there. Well, it's backed by the government. If you think that's a good guarantee, then, keep it there. But right now, you're not going to even get any interest on it. So in terms of purchasing power, it's going to do even worse than it was doing prior to this announcement. Of course, this is only applicable from November 20th. So there might be a rush of people trying to get their money there to get the higher interest that they get. This could be a ploy from the UK government, from the Treasury, to try to get more cash, I would say, as well. So be careful what you decide to do. Do you want to finance this incompetent government, or do you want to be your own central banker? You decide. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please share it far and wide. Think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. And you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and all these other platforms below here. I wish you all a great day. Take care. Bye.